Capricorn is preparing for a new beginning, a love offering. They're working diligently and they're committed to their life's purpose. The High Priestess represents the feminine energy, the receptive, connected, aligned, the yin and yang, duality, balance. So right now the Capricorn Page of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles represents a new beginning, a new idea, planting a seed, establishing a foundation, working towards what it is that the intent that you made, right? So the Capricorn made a decision. The Capricorn decided to no longer be the beggar, to no longer sacrifice their well-being, to settle for less, because now they know that they're worthy, because they've gone within and became the High Priestess. And so here the Capricorn is working away, fine-tuning themselves, this newfound sense of self. So this is about different projects, collaboration with family, friends, co-workers. This is about the Capricorn also being keep balancing those masculine and feminine energies. So you want to have a nice combination of being receptive and taking action. So you want to make sure that both of these qualities are being implemented. That's what the Lovers represents. The integration of the feminine and the masculine. The oneness. Overflowing with love. Emotional fulfillment. A love offering. Expressing how one's feeling. So what's happening is the feminine or the masculine is making a love offering, and the masculine will be coming in quick with very, very passionate and quick. And this is because the Capricorn has become more solid and secure within themselves and grounded, because they've been dedicated and working towards this. So the blockages right now for the Capricorn have to do with their mind. So the Capricorn needs to be more mindful about what they're thinking, combining their heart and their head. So it's basically balancing their mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual selves. And this is very important that the Capricorn stay grounded, which, that's natural for them. But sometimes when the Capricorn overthinks, they get really rigid. And so that you don't want to get rigid. You want to process, release, process, release. So I'm envisioning like when you're writing and like you're write a whole bunch of things, but then you're like, okay, like you just crumple up the paper and you're like, start again. So that's sort of how the Capricorn can be sometimes, because they're perfectionists and like they have high expectations. So sometimes that's what happens, is the Capricorn could fall into the unbalanced masculine energy. So the unbalanced masculine energy would be egotistical, domineering, what else, Spirit? Anything else? Yay, yay. Sounds great. Sounds awesome. Love it. Love it. Sounds awesome. New beginning. New beginning. Receive, receive, receive. It feels so good to be experiencing it feels so good to have this new beginning. I love new beginnings. All of this hard work and dedication over the course of many cycles, many experiences, many lessons has brought me to this point of wholeness, of knowing who I am. And so now it's having a nice balance between being patient and taking action. And be mindful of your thoughts. So here, this is the masculine and feminine too. The king and queen. So this is the processing of what's happening prior to this reconciliation, this reunion. So there. And then, so this is what's energies currently with the Capricorn. But the Capricorn, this is the Capricorn mirroring. Got to remember, yeah, maybe their significant other, their love interest is also going through similar, which is likely because you guys were mirroring one another. But we always want to take that mirror back to ourselves. We don't want to project it and judge. We want to look towards this other person and see what we see in them and how it reflects back to us. And then what we ultimately do is we have that realization, and then we break free and we move on to a new experience, a new thought. Because every thought creates an action. It creates the vibration. So every time you think something negative, then you're going to create that. So let's say if you're thinking thoughts like maybe you're being selfish, or maybe you're holding on, or you're just like two-bitting things, or like even with money too, right? If you're holding on to money and you're being stingy, then what could happen is you can create disease. You can create blockages. You can prevent you slow the process. So that's important to understand. Because what we want to do is we want to keep the energy flowing. because that's what you would do if you were with another person. It wouldn't be rigid. It wouldn't be sharp, or you wouldn't be trapped with this coming together, this connection. You would be one. And so this is the unification of the feminine and the masculine. This is all because of the hard work and dedication and devotion to spiritual development. And so what's happened is the Capricorn, you come home to oneself. You come full circle. And by doing so, then what happens is you receive an offering of commitment. But to see how you can see, this is after the Capricorn has gone off and went into the forest and was frolicking in the forest and picking wild flowers and eating wild strawberries from the forest floor and stepping on moss and hearing the birds chirp. That's what happens. So then basically priestess is part of that process. And then this development, and when the Capricorn doesn't even expect it is when the person will come in. But it's going to happen quicker than the Capricorn realizes. So now it's about I'll show you these images. I love this image when these two come together. So the world is a culmination, full cycle. The Fool is a new beginning, a new experience, taking leap of faith and trusting. And so that's what's most important right now, is that the Capricorn trusts that they're going to be provided for, that they're no longer going to settle for, they're no longer going to, this other person is going to give them more than they could have ever wanted, that more than they ever dreamed of, this person is going to give them. And Capricorn's going to give that in return. And so here, this is, as I was saying, the love interest is going to be coming in quick. And this is because the feminine, the Capricorn, is confident and hot and sexy and creative, inspiring, passionate connection. But it's more than that. It's a combination of all the elements. The mind, the emotions, and then the physicality. And here, the fire. So this is the manifestation. It's happening. Yay. Good job. Good job, Capricorn. You worked your freaking ass off for this, man. You deserve this. So there we go. That's the reading for Capricorn.